those silver linings are great. Like this GoFundMe thing is it's like another unexpected silver lining. Like, what would you
Yeah.
do if you could do something? And it's amazing. I've always tried to support those things when I see them, especially if I know the folks.
Oh yeah, I always do. I just looked up to confirm before I opened my mouth. On
Oh,
December 1st, 2020, you donated to the Kevin Wilkins Fund. So I'm in there.
thanks, Rob.
Yeah, no worries. No
Thank you.
problem. Um,
It was super helpful, and anyone who's kind of gone through something like this will tell you that like they couldn't have done it without that support. And the monetary thing is a no brainer. Like, when you don't
yeah.
have any money and you have no money, you have no way to make that money for whatever period of time that is. It's huge. Like,
Yeah.
but
You know,
the moral support that people gave and those positive vibes and them just saying I love you and I miss you and I hope everything's cool, that's more important, I think.
mhm.
So
Especially
really,
getting it too from like, over the course of a career in the industry, there's times where you beef with people or you have
yeah,
breakups or weird feelings or whatever the hell happens, right? And it's like, um, usually it's something like this that makes all of that sort of dissolve. And,
it's right. It's another
and then
it's
you
another
hear from,
silver lining thing.
yeah,
So you're like, I didn't like the way that ended with that guy, or you know, she said that weird thing to me, and you're able to be like, I love you. Here's
mhm.
$5. I hope
Yeah,
you're okay. It's great. It shouldn't exist. I agree. Like, but um, you
you know
know,
what
go
I was
ahead.
gonna say? You know what's different though is like when you started telling me about the GoFundMe, you were saying how, and I think this is our generation. Um, it seems weird to ask for help,
Yeah.
ask for money, but as someone who's worked in digital and social media now, like for so long, since like 2004, I always have to remember that like the kids now or the world now thinks differently. Like
Totally.
nobody's looking at a GoFundMe as a panhandle. Like it's a totally normal and valid way to get through something,
Yeah.
So whereas you and me might be like, oh man, this is like begging for money.
Right.
Most people 35 and under would never even think that. They're like, dude, send me the link. You know?
Um, I know that. I love that, and I'm even like pretty aware that that's a thing. But you're right. Like we have so much baggage we carry around, and for whatever dumb reason, I think also like the socials have made it so people are more willing to share their shortcomings and
Yeah.
their weirdness and their flaws in hopes that it helps somebody else who's dealing with that same shit.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of that going on too, because I don't know how many stories I heard, um, during that time where it was like, "Hey, I'm sorry to hear this. Um, that happened to someone I know, or that happened
Yeah.
to me, or that happened to my wife, and um, you know,
Yeah.
I love you." Like it's you know the the side effects of the GoFundMe thing are magic because it really doesn't have anything to do with the money.
Yeah.
But you're right. It is hard. I mean, I know that's generational for sure.
Yeah.
Like,
Totally.
so if you look at the difference between like us and like our parents, there's no way they'd ask. You and I are like reluctant to, but like, okay, we'll go there, I guess, if someone holds our hand. And now, it's like, I need help and I might be able to crowdsource this.
Yeah.
And because I feel alone, and this is the easiest way to connect with 200,000 people like instantly. Um, so another silver lining to
Yeah.
where we are right